Today I'm going to give you 8 special tips that will guarantee your success in the courtroom. So number 1, dress nice. What does that mean? You don't need to wear a tie and a suit, but wear a collared shirt, nice slacks, and shoes. Do not wear jeans and a t-shirt, and shave beforehand. Look presentable. That's really important. Number 2, read your deposition transcript as much as you can before the trial. Why? Because during your trial testimony, the defense attorney is going to be reading your deposition transcript and trying to find out if you say anything that is inconsistent with your deposition testimony. So you want to have that deposition memorized almost word for word. What I recommend that you do is have a friend, a family member, go through your deposition, ask the questions, and see how close your answers are to what you gave in the deposition. Go over your deposition over and over again, because at trial, if you give testimony that's inconsistent with the deposition, the defense attorney will make a big deal about it and say, you testified at the deposition of this, and now it's something completely different. Isn't this great? This is the Four Corners of Kingston right here. Really cool. One of my favorite spots in Kingston. All of the buildings were built before the Revolutionary War, and this, my friend, is the only intersection in America where each corner has a building built before the Revolutionary War. Amazing stuff. Some of this goes before the 1700s. So read your deposition, make sure you know it inside out. Be careful what you do. The jurors are watching you as you're entering the courthouse, as you sit down, they're watching you at all times. You come on with me, let's cross. Come on, right this way. How are you?
It is.
Now, here's the key. If you're outside the courtroom, don't joke around or laugh, because it doesn't convey the seriousness that court is. So you should be serious, and you should be side by side with your attorney as often as possible, because the jurors are looking to see whether you get along with your attorney. Does your attorney like you? So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4, never be late to court. Really important. You want to be as early as possible for court. Come on with me. Because if you are late, if you show up late, let's say after lunch or in the morning, that shows disrespect to the judge and the jurors. So do not be late for court. Really important. Number 5, whenever you go to court, you always want to stand whenever the judge enters the courtroom or the jurors enter the courtroom. Stand and remain standing until they sit. That's really important. That's a sign of respect. Number 6, when you testify in court, if you're seated like this, you want to turn your chair like this, face the jurors, and make eye contact with them and speak directly with the jurors. And now, really important, you don't want to have hands on your face like this or like this, and when you testify, you don't want to look up or look down. Eye contact is a sign that you are telling the truth. And you want to maintain eye contact, not with the defense attorney, but with the jurors throughout your trial testimony. Really important. Tip number 7, tell stories that convey the meaning that you want to share. Little tip, jurors will forget almost everything that you say in your testimony, but if you tell compelling stories that show exactly what you want to show, they will remember those stories. Stories are powerful. So, think of 2 or 3 stories that illustrate your points. Come on with me. Let's go across here. This is Rough Draft, one of my favorite spots. So that is really important. Now, one other little quick tip while we're at the Four Corners of Kingston is that if an opposing attorney says something that you don't like, or one of their witnesses says something that you disagree with, you can't make facial expressions to show your disgust. That looks really bad. So you need to be as cool as a cucumber. If the other attorney is accusing you of something, just let it fall off you. Do not show anything. Thank you. Wonderful music. And Because if you respond with hostility or anger, the jurors are watching everything that you do, and they're going to perceive you in a negative light. So the better thing to do, smile, be calm, let it roll off you. Don't show how upset you are, because if you do, that's exactly what the defense attorney is trying to accomplish. Okay, so those are my 8 tips that will give you your best shot, not guaranteed, but best shot at success in a courtroom. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Comment, I'll respond, share the video, and I'll see you next time.
Stand.